Hey guys, Sean B. Martin here, and my camera's going to work this time, right? Right? This Logitech camera is great. It's really nice. It's a good camera. Here are the things that bother me. This is not part of my list. This is the third time I've tried to do this, so I'm angry at this point. Here are the things that bother me. A, it's 15 frames per second, and there's no way to change that. It's just 15 frames per second, which really messes with the video when I'm trying to edit it because my computer doesn't know what to do with that because it wants it to be 30 frames a second. Second, half the time when I start recording with it, 7 seconds later, the program will go, your camera is detected video but cannot detect audio. Do you wish to continue anyway? And then you say no. And half of the times that it says that, if I check the file, it's freaking fine. It's fine. There's audio. I'm talking. And it's still telling... Ugh. It's very frustrating. Okay, so it's almost 3 o'clock p.m. I just got home from work. I was planning on doing 5 things. I'm not doing 5 things. I'm going to do it tomorrow. For a number of different reasons, the most important of which is Alicia's going to be home any minute right now, and tomorrow she works for 8 hours, and I don't. So I'm going to do 5 things tomorrow, and it will be much better, I promise. So look forward to that tomorrow. Second, I'm going to talk about this tomorrow, but I just want to mention I finally did buy Spotify. There's an album that I've been listening to over and over and over again on my PC, and it's killing me that I can't listen to it in my car. And it was either buy the album or buy my first month of Spotify, and I was like, well, here we go. So I bought Spotify. And in case you're curious, I don't know how many handsets you can, I don't know how many different devices you can register with Spotify, but I registered my phone, and then I registered Alicia's phone, and they both work, just not at the same time. So for instance, if I were listening to Spotify on my computer at home and she were at work and she started listening to it, it would do one of two things. It would either tell her, no, it's already in use, that account is already in use, or it would stop my playback and she would get to listen and I wouldn't. So in case you're curious about sharing a Spotify account with people in your home or whatever, that's the way it works. You can register with, I've got it on 3 devices right now. I would put it on my Xbox if Microsoft would get with the picture and like add apps to their situation on there. Why don't we have a YouTube app on Xbox? It drives me nuts. Okay, next thing on the list, the whitelist. I've gone through every whitelist application. In case you're curious, yes, Stevie and I look at every application. Like people fill them out and go, Sean or Stevie, Stevie or Sean. It's both of us. We both read all of them. In the future, we will start. I don't know if we'll always look at all of them. We'll start probably delegating tasks to administrators and people on the server who we feel responsible enough to handle that task. Right now it is us, and we read everyone and we judge you. And I picked over 50 people as definite yeses out of 300. That's a lot. I have 2 categories. I have a definite yes and then I have a maybe. And I'm going to talk to Steve because
I think I had over 30 maybes. That's how good the applications were this time. And if we agree on maybes, they get on. I think that's the way it's going to work. So I just want to let you know over 50 people have qualified and will probably be on the server on Sunday, which is the next point I'm getting to. If you have been accepted to the server, you will get an email as soon as Stevie's ready, because my list is done. It will give you the IP, and it will remind you that Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, which is 1 p.m. GMT, so figure that's at the median of the world, it will be 1 p.m. So figure it out for the rest of the world, wherever you are. I will be on the server with Stevie for, I hope, at least 3 hours, from 8 a.m. my time till 11 a.m., and then I got to go to work. I don't know exactly what we'll do. It might not be that organized, but I kind of hope that we come up with an idea for some kind of building competition. Am I really already almost 5 minutes? The only other real competition that I've been involved with was a space-themed competition that we did in space, which we currently don't have working. That will be part of the multiverse plugin if we can get it working.
but it's not right now. We'll probably build a room in creative and come up with some kind of theme. We want something that as many different people can contribute to as possible. And for those that can't make the 3-hour time that I will be online, I think what we'll do is we'll open the window for like 24 hours. So if you can get on any time within those 24 hours, you'll be eligible to win the contest. And I don't really know what winning the contest means, other than you get that podium. We have a first, second, third place podium that we're going to put under the spawn castle on the main world. And that's the reward. I don't know if there's anything more substantial. Finally, custom map. People have asked me if I would do another custom map. Alberel, Ron Smalek, has asked me if I would do another one of his custom maps. Other people have asked me if I will do Deep Space Turtle Chase. I think that's the correct name. Is that right? Deep. I don't have it on my desktop anymore. Here's the deal. I've tried both Superheroes, Ron's map, and Deep Space Turtle Chase. Ron's map has a problem in that it's going to be a little bit more difficult to make videos of it than I thought it was, because it involves so much text file reading. But that's a challenge I like, because I want to make it cinematic. I want to make a Let's Play that really feels like it was planned, and I want to add voiceover, and I'll do those kind of things. So I think I'm going to make Ron Smalek's Superheroes my next playthrough on my channel. I went ahead and tried to just do Deep Space Turtle Chase. I was like, it's got the self-installer. I'm sure all the bugs have been worked out by now. It's been a week, several days since it came out. I know that hints were added to chests in places where people were getting stuck, so I was like, it should be good now. I can probably do it. So I installed it, and here my first problem was, as we've seen on my Let's Play videos and vlogs sometimes, when my recorder is on, chunks won't load, or they load really slowly. And in a map that you're supposed to be able to see, like the maximum draw distance, because there are like asteroids and spaceships and stuff, that's a big problem. That's a really big problem. I didn't notice it until I got out of the first area, and the part that you've seen in the trailer, if you've seen the trailer, stuff starts blowing up. I was fine until I got past that, and then you like go for a while, and then you go through a big asteroid. I didn't even know the asteroid was there until I was like on top of it, and then I was like, crap, now I missed that part. Like my recorder didn't capture me approaching the asteroid, which I'm just like floating in space, and then all of a sudden I'm inside an asteroid. So I turned off the recorder, and I didn't stop moving, and I was like, well, I'll just have to edit this part out. And then when all the chunks had loaded, I turned it back on, and then I'm just flying through space again for a really long time, and I'm like, what's going on? What am I supposed to be seeing now? Turn off the recorder, and a giant freaking spaceship appears in front of me. And I'm like, I'm missing all this stuff because my computer can't keep up. And I was like, okay, it's overcomable. I can fix this in post. Like, I'll just add some flybys or whatever. And then I got to the first room that's an actual puzzle, which just involves jumping over and over and over again until you're like way up there. If you've played it, you know what I'm talking about. And I was stuck in that room for 10 minutes, and I turned it off and I said, flip it. And I don't know. I don't like jumping puzzles. And my computer with the recorder on is slow enough that I'm constantly getting stuck keys, which just involves me falling off constantly. And it's just not fun. I just was not having fun with it. I've seen parts of the map that look incredible and very innovative and very impressive, but I don't know how to do it with the setup that I have. I don't know how to do it with the setup or the skills that I have, because apparently I can't jump for crap. So that's where I stand on the custom map thing. My main focus is on Gordon Freeman Speaks right now. That is my video game series that I'm working on. When I feel that starts to wind down, or I'm far enough ahead, I'm going to work on Superheroes with some of Ron Smalek's help. We've already talked about it. We're going to do... We have plans. And then after that, maybe if Deep Space Turtle Chase Part 2 is out, maybe I'll try and approach it from the beginning again. But until I figure out how to jump or, I don't know, be good at Minecraft, it's just not going to happen. And also the computer rendering thing the chunk loading thing is a major problem. So to oh my god, I'm at 10 minutes. How did this happen? Arrgh! 5 things is going to be tomorrow. I will also probably post a Now You Know. Professor Martin YouTube School Part 4 will also be uploaded tomorrow. That's already done, thank goodness. And then Sunday will be the next part of Gordon Freeman Speaks Part 3. So that's it. Leave any questions, comments, blah, blah, blah. Cookies, do that thing. And I love you. Bye!